Okay, so I, the great and mighty, have figured out why um that didn't work. Um, how do we get to it? Up here, under options, under field. You have to have it starts with this turned on this, and as you see, it says only floors you pass through will automatically be marked. Well, you turn this on, or you can turn it off, and it says floors you pass through will not automatically be marked. And then there's this. Floors you pass through and surrounding walls will be automatically marked. So I'm sitting here like, oh, fucking. Are you going to be a pain in the ass today about this? Okay. Oh. So that's what it was. So now, if we get down here, this is something too, and I guess that's going to be a task next. So, see how there's like this white outline here? That's the walls mark. See how there's white outlines here? That's the walls marked. Guess what we get to do? I figured if I'm going to suffer, you are going to suffer with me. So, I racked my brain. I went into my save and tried to figure out why this was not working. And let me tell you something. My save has I don't have a Dark Hunter. I have her and her. And then I have the healer, the mage, and the bard, which the bard doesn't look like it does anything worthwhile. So imagine trying to run through all this and figure out why nothing is working for you. Again, as I said in the other video, it would be nice if you guys would leave me feedback. I know someone liked this video or this game. That's good. More people should do it, so I know that you want to see more of this. So I had my people at level 6 on my save that I use, and I got to the next floor, and they all pretty much almost got wiped out by the stuff there. So it's gonna have to be a grind, and I don't know if you want to see that or not. We're not gonna get level 6 by by just walking all this and marking it. Considering this team is better, um, I could use this game as like a talking video to be like, hey guys, a banana fell on my car today. And Batman ran around. Like I could do that. Like give you updates why I play this. Because I think we're gonna have to grind some. Um, and you guys never let me know how you feel about grinding. So we also needed to do that. I think you had to find all the floor spaces too. So that was probably a problem. I know you guys are probably like, wow, he's been putting out a bunch of videos. It must be something wrong with him. I have time. And as long as I don't have to like bash buttons, my hands don't really bother me. Like I played Final Fantasy all day yesterday. And except for a little bit of pain in my wrist, um, it wasn't bad and I was enjoying myself. My the finger next to my pinky finger, when I go to bend it, it's got a little bit of a catch in it. Um, I think that's arthritis too. Um, I don't see how, because at one point in my dad's life, after he got out of the Navy, um, so he's probably like 19, 20. Um, I guess he was working on a car and he put his hand into the fan out of a car and it like messed his hand up. And then he ended up getting arthritis in that hand. And I'm just like, how the fuck did he go through life with that arthritis pain? And he wasn't taking pills for it. Like every now and then, like he'd hold his hand and be like, "Oh, that hurts," but he never took anything for it. And I was watching, or there was a clip of Stone Cold Steve Austin talking about um, if he had one more match, and he was like saying about how he wished he wouldn't have taken his ball home when Vince wanted him to fight Brock Lesnar and lose because it would have been a great match. And he was like, I went and he was like, people are like, you're limping, and he's like, I didn't notice, and then he's like, I got arthritis in my knees pretty bad, and he's like, it hurt all the time, so he's like, I went and got my knees replaced, and I was like, I can't believe arthritis would get that bad and painful and stuff. So it's like you can't get your wrist replaced. So I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Besides get them stupid little magnetic bracelets that you see people wearing and stuff, or be stuck on some kind of pain pill. Okay, that whip is kind of nice. That guy because I figured out what was going on. I watched the video, watched the guy go through the whole map. And instead of using the sword or using the whip, which that's pretty nice, and then like cups, he was using a sword, which I'm gonna assume some uh things have armor to them, which makes it harder to hit them with poison. Poison ignores. So yeah. So I think I should probably HP up, but we're gonna TP up again because you need to TP for your attack stuff, like to be able to attack. So and I didn't see how you do anything with that door, so we should have luck with that right now. So if you want to see more of this, you're gonna have to let me know. You're gonna have to let me know if you want the grinding or not, because I know the next floor, unless we do some grinding here, um, the next floor is gonna be pretty bad. This is what I was waiting to not run into. It's bad the mage is the only one with a strong enough attack to one-hit that stuff. Like, skill attack. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do it. Which one? It's Jess, alright. They're all pretty well topped off. But, yeah, like, I'm, listening to that podcast with Stone Cold and him saying about that, it's like, holy fuck. So, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I know in March, when I go back down, I'm gonna just be like, hey, give me some kind of pain pill. Because apparently the Aleve I've bought the last 2 times is not actually um, arthritis. It says arthritis cap on it. And I'm like, you motherfucker. It kind of helped, but not really. And that should be that. We should have everything opened up. So that's what the problem was. Make sure you have the auto map on fully, or you won't get it if you're expecting automap to map stuff out. So now we have to go back and talk to the guy here in the hall. Do this too. It does something. And then get the fuck up here. So then we can go in here. And we can take, they want soft hide, which we can do. We might even have that on us. Okay. And then this one, fuck off. This one wants water from that fountain we found. And then we leave that. We go in here, and I think we talked to her. Well, hang on to that register. Somebody was like, make all the character slots and level them up, and then remove all the weapons from them and stuff, and kill off them characters, and then sell all the weapons. That way you get the stuff you want. And I'm like, that's too much fucking work. Okay, so we got new stuff in. And then she can take a shield. I don't think she can. No, we need that, but we need more vines, which is the next. And she can't use that. So we have everybody armored up. And then I think we might give it to her too. So let's do, what's accessories? I think maybe the mages might need that more. Okay, you think this is fucking crazy with the whole, the phone going off and stuff. Try wanting to sleep in because you don't feel good or whatever. Okay, so we'll do this. Over here is the water spring. We'll go get that water. So that's done. The hide thing can go fuck itself for right now. We can probably get a hide on the next floor. Or just walking back. So that one don't matter. Well, there's some. Okay, let's mark this. I didn't mark this one. So we can't go in this door either. Here's a shitty thing. You see up here it says, "Oh, hey, you can go down." You can in fact go down, but they do not have a mark on the map for it to go back up. See, there is no mark. And I am someone that would forget. So I have to, oh, fine. Okay, so I did this yesterday. Let's see how bad these are. That wasn't too bad. Maybe it's just because I had a shitty party. Interesting. I guess we'll mark that too. That's pretty much what he was. Merchant. So yeah, let me know how you feel about if you want to see more. Now, let's see how this works. Three hits, 13, about 30. 39 damage to kill one rabbit. I think we need her TP up so she can do more attacks and not run out of. I was hoping to get hit with, nope, with there's a big deer guy. And he pretty much wrecked the whole team. Well, the rabbit almost wrecked the team. We're not doing too bad, but I have a feeling when we get to the deer guy, when he pops his stupid head out, that that would be game over. So we're gonna go back to town. We're gonna turn in this quest. Maybe there's a second quest to be turned in. Then I'm going to save, and I'm going to call it here. I wanted to show you why we couldn't get through past that guard, and that nobody was really saying online why you can't, or why it was going on. So, let's do the haul, report our discoveries. Let's see if we can do this one. No. Now there should be another. Oh, there's two more. And then this one just wants you to get 10 monsters, I think. See if we can. No. Oh, no, I can't sell this because I need it. Never mind. Dummy me. I almost sold it. Okay. So, if you like this, because it's not, I don't think it's that hard of a game to play. It's just a bunch of clicking and I guess filling out the map. If you guys like it, let me know. I'm willing to play more. I made a playlist in case you guys were like, oh yeah, play more stuff after this. So I wouldn't have to do it. I put the first one in it. Um, so let me know because it don't seem like it's that bad of a game. And I hear the other two are better than this one. So I I kind of want to go through and play this, get my stuff up, because apparently you can transfer your stuff over into the next one, and then when you go through and beat that one, you can transfer all your stuff over into the next one. So, um, I'm down for playing them on video streams, guys, but you have to let me know, and you especially have to let me know if you want to see the grind, because there's going to be grind for the maps because I know for a fact that when I was playing it yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before, with my team, I had to grind to level 6 on the first map. And then I went on to the second map and I got my ass handed to me. So, Um, there's going to be grinding, and I don't want to bore you with it. But if I don't, and then an event pops up, then you miss out on the event. So, I need your feedback on that. Other than that, um, this is Thursday. I might do a video tomorrow. I don't know. Um, do you want to see some Fallout 76? I have it on the PC now, and I'm slowly going through on that some. Um, I also have ReZero, but I really don't feel like starting that over again. If you want to see some of that, I have the long drive. I started playing it, and then I got sidetracked with this and some other stuff. If you like Peggle, I have both of them. Some reason Steam turned online off on them, but I can play them, go through them. I love Peggle. I love games like Peggle. Um, I think when Jen comes in Dankum, sometimes I can't get stuff done because I had to go see what the hell she's doing. I want to go down in the mines, get more gems and stuff, which I find really annoying to do. Get some more gems to be able to get to the third mine. Um, to get my ore to make like everything I need. Because money's not a problem. I can fish and get money. I can get bugs and stuff and sell them to get money. But the ore is holding me back. Um, so maybe I'll do a video in there, mess around with that. If you like rivals, I can do rivals. Uh, Squirrel Girl is my girl, so uh, we can go through and play some of that if that's what you want to see. Uh, I think Mega Bonk came out with some new stuff. If you like Warhammer Dark Tide, I can play that. I'm not buying a new class because I'm perfectly fine with the dog. Um, if you want to see, I'm not redoing that SD Gundam Battle Alliance either. So if you want to see me play that, it's going to be where I left off with that. I have Path of Exiles on here. If you want to see that, I'm just gonna pick one of my characters I was leveling and go with that. Um, Warframe, I have all of the story done except for the one where you get the apartment. I can't figure that part out. I think I need um either my gun, my little avatar person's gun, like unlocked all the way, or make a different gun and go through. Tinkerlands, I need to fight this big snake thing, and it's annoying. Me and Jen beat it once in her game. I need to beat it to get the electrician. Um, so I don't know what to do about that. King of Meat, I like it, but there's not enough people to go in and play uh the actual matches with. Um, so yeah, and Neon Abyss too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play that with like my wrists bothering me and stuff because of all the jumping around. Same thing with uh, King of Meat. That might be a problem. I do know I want because I keep looking at it and I'm like, I'll play it later. And I do know somebody else on my friends list has it. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We're gonna beat it. You just have to let me know if that's what you want to see. Go through and beat all of it. I don't think it'll be that hard to go through. I was just kind of hoping maybe they would pull out some more characters because it seems like something that they could put a whole bunch of characters out for, like the Turtle game. So I was kind of waiting on that to see if they put anything else out. They're gonna have to put Gambit and Rogue in there. Um, but I was waiting on that. Um, story seasons. I have to get to the point where I can do more stuff before I want to do a video in it. Because it's like I'm stuck. I have to um, do a bunch of like fetch stuff. Like I need a bigger backpack. I need to make money for it. In order to do that, I need to pick up the junk on the ground because I'm trying to save my wood and my stones from when I had to make my house bigger and stuff. Um, I can't go fishing because I don't have a fishing rod and I need to unlock that. And so I'm pretty much just, I have to go and forage and sell stuff to get further. And I don't think you want to see that. If you do, let me know because I need feedback. Um, we could do more horse racing, but that game's got me depressed. A lot of the horses in that game are dead. And so it's kind of depressing to be like, oh, that's my favorite horse. I like that one. She's my favorite. And then you find a TikTok that says, oh, hey, that horse is dead. Or it broke its leg and they had to put it down. And it's like, that just fucking sucks. So I haven't played that since maybe a couple days after last time I made a video on it. Phantom Breaker, that's a bunch of button hitting. We can try it if you want to see more of it. I like it. I'm gonna have to put my gloves on, and I'm gonna have to pop probably 4 fucking Aleve and take the normal pain medicine that I have. But we can play it. I like it. Same thing with Necess. Would you just fuck off? Jesus Christ. I would turn my phone off, but there's a couple places that are supposed to get back to me. And then my mom, if she would try to call early and I didn't answer, she'd flip out. She has turned into a menace, and I can't deal with her. She's gotten to the point where after every call, besides being put in a bad mood, I need an energy drink to calm down. And some days, because she calls me twice a day, some days I go through 4. And I don't think that's good, besides the fact that the Celsius ones are supposed to like help you lose weight. So that's like the only good thing coming out of that is if I'm drinking 4 of them, that's a bunch of that stuff going in there to like, you know, burn the fat and stuff. Um, but it's probably not good drinking that many of any energy drink. But she gets on my nerves, and I've told her before she's gonna end up driving me to drinking alcohol, which I've picked up a couple cans of the Mountain Dew, hard Mountain Dews before, and it's the same thing with them. I feel good after I drink them. I don't feel all stressed out and stuff. I get that buzz, but Dad used to drink all the time, and he used to get rough when he was drunk. Like he'd come home from the bars and break up furniture and stuff. Me and Mom would have to. I was little, and we'd hide in the closet or under the bed because he got so drunk and got rough and stuff. Um, so I after my young times of when I had my license and going out and stuff, um, and Bob went wherever the fuck he went, the drinking kind of stopped. So, um, but back then we were drinking all the time. Um, but now I don't really drink because I know how Dad was and how most of his side, um, his brother used to come home drunk and beat his wife and stuff. So, that stuff happens. The alcoholism happens in the family, and I'm just like, I don't need to get drunk, and maybe Mom shows up, and then I get mad, and. So I try to stay away from it, but there's that little that little twitch of I could use one. It's right there, you know. So I try to stay away from it. But with her nagging, like if I mention I have to go to the doctor's, say next Thursday, and I tell her today, every day she'll ask me 3 or 4 times a day in a phone call, what time do you need up so I can call you? Because I can't hear, like most of the time, I don't hear the phone ring, but I can hear when she calls. So I have her call me to get me up so I don't miss the van or whoever is coming to get me. So she'll be like, what time do you want me to get you up? She'll tell me like 5 times in a phone call. And I'm like, it's not even until next week. Shut the fuck up. And then when she calls back at 5, she'll do it again. And then she'll do it the next day. And that shit gets on my nerves. Or she'll be like, your brother left some money out and I took it. That way you could maybe, I know you're low on money and you might need a pizza when your sugar gets out of control. So I took some money from him. And she'll sit there and tell me about it 4 or 5 times. And then if he's there, she thinks the walls are so thick and stuff that he won't hear her when he's in the bathroom and she's out in the garage. But when I was down there sick, I could hear her all over the fucking house. Um, if I was in the bathroom, I could hear her out in the garage. If I was out in his room, I could hear her. If I was in his bedroom talking to him, I could hear her from the garage and out on the back porch and stuff. And I'd tell her, stop it. He's gonna fucking hear you, and then he might get pissed and beat the fuck out of you or something. And she just wouldn't listen. Um, Eventually he found out and started hiding his money. But you know, like she'd start about that, and I'd get mad at her and tell her to stop it and stuff, and she just wouldn't fucking listen. So she gets on my fucking nerves. I'm pretty sure the neighbors can fucking hear me when I yell at her on the phone. And I don't know when it started happening that I just got tired of her shit and started yelling at her. It was sometime after the neighbors moved in. Because I remember telling them, if you hear me yelling, it's me playing games with people on Xbox and stuff because they're idiots. Which was true. I was playing with Silver in them. If you go back and look at them game night videos, you'll know. But then she started her shit, and I just got tired of it, and I was just like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. Stop your bullshit. And so the neighbors can probably hear me, and they're probably like, holy fuck. So I need to stop doing that too, and just be like, hey, shut up, or just hang up on her until she gets the idea to stop. Um, but yeah, um, I'm gonna go. And you just let me know what you want to see, and if you want to see the grinding, because I'm done. Like I said, if I cut the grinding out, there's going to be a part. There's going to end up being spots where, like, some kind of event for the story happens, and you're not going to see it. So you're going to have to let me know what you want, so that we can. I'm trying to make the videos better. Um, I need to sit down and look at the like editing software. Like I think there's a Microsoft Paint on here that I can throw a video into and go and edit and stuff like the Movie Maker used to, which I still have on my laptop. I could probably bring my laptop over, plug it in, and go with that and edit. But I need to, because I have my desk now. I need to start sitting down, not get distracted, and figure out how editing works on the program and try and do it. So yeah, let me know what you guys want.